Hey, how we doing, guys?
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
So I'm really kicking myself for not checking the show out. It is the most engaging show I've watched recently. And
Yeah.
it is so good, dude.
Yeah, we binged it a couple weeks ago, and it's definitely a bingeable show, right?
Yeah, I mean, between this, Mad Men, and Succession, or not Succession, West Wing, I can't pick a favorite. I
Right.
really
Oh,
can't. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like these three shows are unassailable. They're fantastic.
They are. They are.
The last episode, one of the more interesting episodes we've had because Philip had the opportunity to leave,
Right.
but he didn't take it.
Sure.
And we're only on episode 8 now. This will be 8. That was 7.
Right.
6 episodes like before that, he was ready to go on his way out. Like he was like, we can get out of this. We can go anywhere. We can defect.
Yeah, but it was the idea of leaving his family,
with
right?
the family. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
The last episode was leave with his former girlfriend.
It's just the fact that he's easily swayed.
Sure.
And that he's more gung ho about it. Whether or not it's because of Carrie Russell, Elizabeth, I don't know, because they were not in a great spot.
They
last
weren't in a great
episode.
spot, but I think we see that despite the fact they're not in a great spot, ultimately he still loves her, and that's why he didn't go. I think
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah, and I don't know. If she comes out and says, "Hey, Philip, let's leave. Let's leave all this. We'll move to Maryland or something." Do you think he'll do it?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, if he's, I mean, the big thing is he wants to be with her. And he wants to be with his kids. That's why he didn't leave in the last episode.
It's just that
His option was let's abandon your family.
they're still like so gung ho, though. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
she is more than he is, but
Right.
like they'll just do these things.
Mhm.
You know, they kill innocent people. You know, and it's a tough hang for that, but at the same time, he is kind of wishy washy. I think.
Right.
But no, this show is great for like episodic nature. Each week, it's like, oh, what are they up to now?
Right.
You know, they're going to frame a Polish. He wasn't a prime minister, was he?
No, he was like a resistance leader.
They're going to frame him. They had to get ready to take out bridges and roads and prepare for World War III. I just like how each week it's something new. You know,
Sure. It's a complex set of lives they're living there.
It really is. And to add an extra layer, you have Stan next door, who is going through his own crisis. He finally, well, not finally, but he, had an affair.
Yeah, we saw that coming. Yeah,
we did.
Right.
And I don't think that Nina is. I don't think she's safe.
No, Nina's definitely not safe. The only question with Nina is her decision to be intimate with Stan.
Is she
real? Or or is it tactical?
Yeah.
Because she's in a position where she needs to really be very careful about what she does to take care of herself.
There's so many interesting dynamics at play here.
Absolutely.
You know, it's usually I think if there's a premise for a TV show, I'm like, they could have made that into a movie.
Sure.
This you could not turn into a movie.
There's too much
There's
going on.
Way too much.
It's like doing The West Wing as a movie. You just,
exactly.
You can't do it. Yeah.
And I love that. I love that we have plenty of seasons to go, and I love that we have 5 more episodes left of the season.
I have no idea, honestly. I don't think I ever looked at how long the first season was.
Yeah, I looked way back when, but I forgot. So, but anyways, we're gonna hop into this episode, guys.
Yeah.
If you are watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hey.
If you don't mind, hit the like button for us. Please leave us a comment down below, and if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all of our new content coming your way. Click that button. We'll keep you guys updated.
Absolutely. If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are currently watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. If you'd like to see the next 4 episodes of The Americans, they are over there.
Yeah.
Actually, on our Patreon page. We did 4 in 1 week instead of 1 as a binge. Thank you for our Patreon subscribers.
It was awesome.
You'll have to sync and watch along with us. We, of course, are watching on Hulu.
Yep.
So, good way to go. All right. For those of you back with us on Patreon, welcome back, guys. We're going to go and start episode 8, Mutually Assured Destruction. Here in 3, 2, 1.
You were thinking about me?
I couldn't stop thinking about you. I've double faulted so much in my life.
Aww.
This is no show either. This is genuine.
Yeah, no one else is around.
Stop an assassin.
Whose?
Ours. The center hired a contractor to start killing scientists in the Americans' anti-ballistic missile program. The leadership changed.
Wow.
Interesting. So they're going after a Russian asset.
30 years of marriage and they're still holding hands. That's sweet.
So what, I'm about to get dropped?
Hold this.
I feel safe here.
Not for much longer.
Oh my God!
Oh, they're trying to make it look like they're driving underground.
Oh no, car won't start.
They're gonna blow the car up for a second.
They're gonna do something to make it look like they tried to blow it up. They're just trying to scare him, I think.
Gotcha.
That's right.
Yeah, he's gonna see it. Yeah.
Get out of the car! yeah, yeah, yeah,
Get out of the car!
yeah.
Well, if that doesn't get the U.S. government to watch its scientists' facts, I don't know what will.
That's brilliant.
That's hilarious.
Elizabeth. I know there's bad blood between us, but
We'll smash your face in.
I feel a camaraderie with you.
Don't work her.
Yeah, right.
She's a spy.
She's like, really?
Yeah.
In New York, Philip was with the woman we assigned him to.
Don't poison this, please.
I understand who you are. I understand what you just did to us.
Better to live in reality, Elizabeth.
Yeah, what's her end game here? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, why is she playing him like that?
Yeah.
I think it's a little vindictive. I really do. I think
Yeah, there's no reason to pit them against each other that I think is healthy.
a couple episodes back, you said, what are the chances they have to kill their handler?
It's growing, yeah.
Pretty high.
Does Granny have anything to say about the contractor?
Yeah.
Did you restrain yourself from killing her?
We were having such a good time earlier. No one was getting hurt.
Get a full list of international arrivals. We might even be able to make a few phone calls, Amador. Find out what hotels anyone suspicious is staying at. Beeman.
Don't you have analysts to do that?
Right.
Wouldn't that be a fun job? FBI analyst?
Other thing toilets. No, thank you.
It's time you and your source started having your meetings in a safe house.
Okay.
It's not a car, but don't wreck it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right.
Don't get domesticated there. Like, I mean, there's a good chance, like, they start to have their affair continues,
Right.
and it's going to be way harder for Stan.
It's true.
And it's going to put her in more danger.
Can I help you?
Is your dad home, honey?
Isn't that the girl from Stranger Things?
It is. The redheaded kid. Yeah.
Hey, take it easy. It's all right, Lana.
Lana, you want to go sit down and watch some TV? You'll be able to see Dad from there, hmm? Everything.
Yeah, make sure there's not another gun on the couch.
Right.
Go like
Exactly
that.
right.
It's like the little girl from Barry. Naughty Lily.
These days. State of the art.
You know, for the 80s, that is state of the art.
Yeah, right. This is the assassin.
Has to be. He's writing in German.
He looks menacing too.
He did look menacing. Nice guy. Didn't look like a nice
The
guy.
assassins never smile.
Right.
I can't see a thing without them, and I need to see you.
But don't let her pull your hair.
Yeah, no kidding. That would be awkward if the wig came off. What do you do in that situation?
You know, yeah.
Solve this thing. Maybe you'd be the hero. Maybe even get a promotion. Show that Marine who's boss.
This is really sweet of her, but she's an idiot.
Yeah. The age before social media when you really didn't know who was who. You know?
Right.
I am the one who kissed you, remember?
I do.
Yeah, Stan is not so much of a rock, is he?
No.
It's like, this can't happen again 4 seconds later.
Oh.
yeah, yeah.
You're not here because
I'm here because this is where I want to be.
I think he's got inkling of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna realize
If Stan is one thing, he is a cop through and through with really good instincts.
he's got great instincts. Maybe bad judgment, but
Yeah, exactly. Having good instincts doesn't mean you have good judgment. Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. I was just asking. I didn't know if you wanted. Okay.
Those two are flirting pretty hard, aren't
yeah,
they? Is that going to be another weird dynamic in this conflict going forward?
for sure.
I asked you. I asked you not to lie to me. And you told me to my face.
I didn't think we were getting into this the next episode.
Yeah, we got into this really quick, didn't we?
I love you.
Wow.
Tell her about her wanting to leave with you, and you said no. I got a family. That's a big step.
But we cannot do this. We will never do this.
Dang.
I think they will. I think she'll soften over
that
time.
Still sucks to hear.
Yeah. And he kind of brought this on himself.
He did big time. Well, what do you think? Okay. What do you think she would have said if he would have told her? You know, I don't know what he would have told. I don't know what she would have done. Also, this is very graphic for TV.
Oh, now he's doing something else.
What?
Oh no, he's a Fed. He's not one of the scientists. Yeah.
No.
So he's playing the long game for sure. Is he putting an explosive in it? Yeah. Yep. C4, it looks like.
Yeah.
Martha.
Why target the FBI agents and not the science? I don't know.
Well, FBI's protecting them, I guess.
That's an awful lot of bodies to add to your.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they figured that's the only way we're going to get them.
Right. Yeah. Well, she's going full on espionage, isn't she?
It's interesting. Like, so I only mention this because they do it every episode. How they use like sex as a weapon.
Right.
It's very much part of the show.
For sure.
I get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
people are vulnerable in that moment. You know.
Yeah, exactly. And also, you know, the fact that Elizabeth was like, "Did you sleep with Irina?" They do that every episode with somebody else, and the fact that emotions were involved.
Right. It wasn't work related.
Yeah.
Присаживайся.
Not a spy.
Right. Just doing a lot of not spying today. How are you?
Yeah.
Это была моя мечта.
You know, he's like, no, finish your thought there.
Right.
Look at his face. I think he knows something.
Yeah.
I do too. Also, we don't know if the last guy there was executed or not. It's assumed that he was, but they could just be keeping it for information.
And they could have torture questioned him and gotten all kinds of stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up again.
Right.
He gets the last laugh, so to speak.
Hi, Martin.
Hi.
You wore it.
Turtleneck. Nice.
I'm thinking the same thing. It's like, man, that is a look right there.
Look, if that turtleneck's coming off, so is that wig.
Guy, he's very Tom Brokaw right now.
He is. I love they use this song as well. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's on! The turtleneck stays on. I love it.
That's funny. I don't know why that's funny, but that's funny.
It's hilarious.
1, please, senor. 2.
So into the show.
TV here is so good.
Yeah.
That's another aspect of the show too. Is like Nina said, I enjoy the comforts here.
Right.
A lot of them do. You know.
Yeah, of course.
Crowbar.
This is a big dude.
I guess he has to break in. I thought that was his murder weapon.
There's no way this ends it because we still have the guy with the bomb out.
Yeah, I know. So even if they do kill this guy, it's already done.
Right.
He's like, let me finish the show first, please.
Did charge. Surprisingly quiet.
What? I mean,
shoot him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Good move hitting the arm with the explosive in it, you know what I mean? Also, that's a big guy. You don't want to go in a closed room like that. Oh!
They threw his bomb in the room with him.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please do a one-liner. I know they won't, but...
Oof. It was a messy bomb.
Grab a mop. Yeah, he's like surprisingly quiet. Okay. Okay, so they're out of that situation, but they're not.
There's still the one guy with the bomb in his radio.
Was it not? like a detonated kind of bomb? I mean, I don't know.
It was. He found his detonator and set it off, and didn't realize they chucked the bomb in with him.
No, the bomb he put inside the
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know how that stuff works. I don't know if it's like a timer.
It looked like he put a timer in with it.
Okay. Well, then yeah, there's really nothing you can do at that point.
Right. It's going to go off, and he's with one of the scientists. I guess was the setup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannot lie to everyone. Too dangerous.
He's either falling in love with Stan or is really working him hard, and I can't tell which it is.
So, just a thought: if she tells the directive there that she is being, milked by the FBI, can they get her on the inside, giving them false information?
Possibly. However they want to handle it. Yeah.
You spent the last 3 hours explaining the difference between particles and waves to me. You're in for a real treat.
Oh, the bomb's going to go off here and kill the one scientist. Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, I would not be surprised if as soon as he gets inside.
Right.
Come on.
Holy cow. That'll do it.
That is going to escalate some things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you have a dead FBI agent and a dead scientist working on the project.
Absolutely. And they're not even...
And a major failure by the FBI.
They're not even convinced that it's Russia.
Right.
It might be now, though.
This administration is not going to let this happen. This
A little bit.
Yeah. This just escalates everything.
I mean, look, the loss of life is absolutely terrible, but
right.
Is this worth starting a war over and taking more lives?
Right.
That's the moral decision you have to make, I guess.
Yeah. Just like we watch on The West Wing, you look for a proportional response, not disproportional response.
I mean, we're living it right now in the Middle East.
Right. Yeah.
It's horrible.
This is our worst failure in 15 years.
Ours?
How about the idiots that sent him and then changed their mind?
You don't want to be married to me? I don't think the center would even care.
How would you work together?
Right.
Unless they send another partner for them.
They get divorced.
Right.
Really, they're victims of their government, man. I mean,
They are.
Like, they were asked to do.
They were expected to be married. They were expected to have kids, and they weren't expected to have actual feelings. That's idiotic.
It's like psychological torture. Man.
Yeah,
it really
it's
is
impossible.
Oh, he's following her.
Yeah, he's suspicious.
Do you think he's gonna see her with Clark?
Yes.
And then, like,
I don't know to where extent it goes. It would not surprise me if he's the next person to die on the show.
Chris?
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
And that's gonna put a fire under Stan's butt.
Right. If Chris is on to Philip, it might be.
He's gotta go.
He's got. Yeah. I mean, logistically, right?
Well, we talked about if Stan, gets a hunch that they're involved in some way.
Right.
If Chris gets a picture of him with her, it is all over, man.
Right. Which
obviously there's however many seasons of the show, so it's not going to come crashing down.
No. Do you know how many seasons there are of the show?
I know
it's over.
It's like 5 or 6.
Right.
I think it's 6. Actually.
Okay.
But still, it's like I didn't think they're just teasing us right now.
Sure.
Obviously, we don't know that's what's going to happen.
Right.
But yeah, if he gets a picture of her and Clark, man, it's like that's going to be a big deal.
Right.
And the show's not going to have with them on the run. It's just there's no way.
No.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know.
I mean, they may end up on the run in the last season
or something. You know?
But a suspicious Chris probably becomes a dead Chris if it keeps going down. It's gonna be or it's gonna be either Chris ends up dying, or it's gonna be kind of like Stan in the first episode, to where he follows up a hunch and they cover it up to where he moves on.
Well, they're also they're professionals too. They know when they're being followed.
Sure, yeah, they're good at their jobs,
and so we'll see.
Right.
But at the same time, I want to see how long this Cold War stays cold here because we got bodies now, man.
Right.
We have several bodies.
I think there are going to be more. I mean, obviously, it stays Cold War. It's historical fiction. We're not going to have a nuclear war or anything.
No, I mean, like in DC, right?
Right.
I
Right.
mean, like this,
but you're right. There are going to be there's going to be escalations to our more intrigue and more bodies dropping for sure.
and I hope Chris isn't one of them, but it's he's on the chopping plate there.
Right. It's looking like Chris is putting himself in harm's way by following up this hunch.
Either that, or they have to terminate Martha.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point too. Oh wait, Martha's being followed. Martha's got to go before Martha starts getting questioned.
Cut your assets loose.
Right.
Same with
yeah.
Nina. Look, I think so. Nina said she got promoted. I think it's to keep a closer eye on her.
It's quite possible.
And she's going to be going into files now. They know she'll
Right.
have access to that. They're going to be watching her like a hawk.
See, that's the thing is, I felt like her boss. I can't remember his name. Her new boss.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like he looked suspicious. I felt like he looked untrusting of her.
That wasn't a trusting look.
No.
That was like every time the camera like lingers on somebody's face like that. You know what I mean?
Explain more about how much you like American stuff.
Yeah. Show me your apartment.
yeah, exactly.
But also the guy that led her into the room, I also forget his name, but he's also like a secretary there.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of caught her stealing files a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
So, and the way he looked at her too, it wasn't like a suspicious look, but the camera held on his face for a minute.
Right.
So I wonder if he's also in on it too.
Like he'd be like, if there's someone you need to watch, yeah,
watch Nina.
Right.
And also, she was very close with the last guy there too.
She was, and I guarantee that there is no way that the new guy doesn't know that she was intimate with the old guy. There's no way that in questioning him at some point that didn't come out.
Always very close, always drinking tea together. I think the jig is up here very soon.
Yeah.
For them, anyways. But I don't know. Philip and Elizabeth too. That's a whole other thing. I mean, they're not going to get divorced.
No. I think that through tension or whatever, as the show goes along, she's going to realize she actually does love him.
Yeah, there'd be some kind of release, right?
Right.
Yeah, and whether it's not one of the others saves somebody's life or something, I don't know.
He's going to prove himself to her as being a good and loyal husband.
But also,
I don't know how.
We said it earlier. I asked the question earlier. Do you think that if he would have told her about Irina in that moment, that she would have been like, okay, or do you think she would have the same situation where she's like, all right, we're just.
It's hard to say. I think it would have been bad. But it may not have been as bad than if she had to find out from someone else, right? If he lied. Yeah.
I think that's what she's mad about. The fact that Granny, of all people, the person who she hates
her, right?
Is like, God dang it, she's right. The worst person I know is right.
That didn't help.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See ya.